Hello. Good afternoon. Just barely afternoon. It's about 12:05 here on the East Coast, but I hope everyone's having a lovely day despite the rain. Hi, how's it going? Haven't done art stream in a hot minute, huh? Been a bit. Debated whether or not I was going to be doing this today even, and I got the Major Arena collab later tonight, but I figured I still have time to get work done before then, and I just need to do it. And the best way to get myself to do it is the stream. So that's what we're doing here today. Hi, how's it going? Congrats to T-Set Monster on getting first place and one other wonderful trophy for your collection. Welcome in Stirring, welcome in Beatty, good to see you all, and welcome in to all the lurkers. Continue doing what you're doing. I'm just here to provide you some comfort while you work on your things. Hi, J Spins, how's it going? Good to see you. Doodle time, yeah. I got a couple things to work on today. Uh, Mostly commissions. I got a commission from Pajama Toad I'm excited to start working on, as well as some. I had an idea last night. I want to try to make a new graphic for this stream and potentially I'll explain it when I get to it. But a couple ideas I wanted to work on that need some groundwork laid out. So if I finish the com, that's what I'll probably use the rest of the stream to work on. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. How's everyone's week's been going so far? It's already Friday. Can you believe it? We made it to Friday, everybody. Great job. I've been having a pretty nice little week myself. I got some good chores done past couple days. I cleaned out my gutters for the first time ever. I've never really done that before. I had to take a ladder all around the house, get some gloves and a bucket, and scoop out a bunch of leaves. It was gross, but I got it done. And it's important because otherwise they flood, they fill up, and they're gross. They get even grosser. So good. It feels good to take care of that kind of thing. What else did I do this week? Mowed the yard a little bit. Haven't mowed the yard in a minute because it's cold and it doesn't really grow as much. But I figured, Lori asked me to trim some of the grass that was getting long, difficult to walk around in. So, took care of that. And now I figure, well, I got all that stuff done. Might as well do a draw. I don't feel bad about not having done stuff around the house. So, yeah. I do have to keep an eye out for packages and stuff though, because Lori's apparently still ordering stuff. So, and it's raining, so I don't want the package to get wet. So I might get up from time to time just to go check on the packages to see if it's there or not. But yeah, another thing I'm thinking about doing and adding to the stream is you know how if you're a regular Dakota Blicky like I am, Coda has their just draw redeem because they yap too much and they draw, to get them to draw and work on the thing and lock in, they can't look at chat. I was thinking about making sort of an exact opposite of that called a just chat redeem, where you guys can force me to stop drawing and just chat with you if you have something to want to talk about. And that way it also help me get better at the just chatting segment at the beginning of the stream, as well as good to take little breaks during the stream as well. So I might try to make something for that too later on. A lot of ideas brewing in the head. A lot of ideas in this old noggin. Sometimes I don't think it worked that great, but it do work that great. It just works in a different way. But yeah, thanks y'all for the nice kind words. Let's get to it, huh? We got stuff to work on. Hi Painted, good to see you. Why? Let me know if you can hear the music okay. I got it turned down a little bit. We'll listen to our video game crime jazz playlist to start out. And I might switch it out later, depending on the mood. But I got some stuff to work on, so let's get to it. It's a pillow. It is a pillow. This is a stream avatar. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to, actually, to Pajama Toad, friend of the stream. With the fans. Pajama Toad has commissioned me to make them a stream avatar to fit the theme of their stream, which is kind of like a little... Oh, thank you for the head pats. Is that lined up right? Bin Ben Rose, a bunch of sevens. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. How's it going? Does post for the fans? Yeah, post for the fans! I love Rhythm Heaven. It's so great. So I made a little reference. Gambling? What you doing gambling for? One moment. I don't know how to do the thing. What the heck? Sorry, I'm fiddling with stuff.
I just opened my chat just to find out my watch streak is at 6/7. I think that's enough internet for today.
Yeah, it might be a good place to call LD, but thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. How many is that now? Where did the message go? God, my chat is all over the place. But thank you very much so much for the sub. Continue you enjoy your emotes. My pop-out chat went away. Come back. There we go. All good. Someone would say 6-7, just barely. Just on a technicality. Someone did say 6-7. Okay. Whew. We're locking in. We're getting in here. We're getting in the groove. As always, if anyone else is working on other stuff as well, feel free to tell me about it. I'd love to hear how things are going. I'm gonna start with a sketch, which is not what I usually do for my stream avatars, but I want to make sure it all lines up okay. Sketch. $17 months, dang. Long time. Ooh. Go back to works. Good luck, Painted. Have a good works. So the idea is that it's just a little pillow guy with a hat. And he's sleepy. He kind of waddles around. This is basically one of those flour sack tests you always hear about in animation, but cute and fun. And I gave it a little hat. Said on yesterday made like 36 shorts. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a lot of editing. Way to go. I as someone who was trying to make shorts the past couple weeks more and more, and I had a good time making them. It took me about 2 hours to make one. I was like, whew, I'm tired. So, way to go, LD. Pillow guy. Yeah, pillow guy. Thank you for the head pats. Okay. Get rid of the notes here. Don't need those. The important thing is to use this space, but I also leave enough space for it to potentially bounce and stuff, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. Locked in, way to go. Trying to slowly get back into the flow of things because I'm gonna start streaming and uploading again. Heck yeah! Get back on that horse. It is the year of the horse after all. Like it's gonna kind of waddle, I think, because it's a big pillow, so it'll be like, wah. This is the idle. Wait a minute, this is the walking animation. Move that down. Idle will probably be pretty simple. Just copy that. Oops. Oh my god. Take the whole thing. The whole thing, please. Thank you. It really just kind of bounced. Just kind of squish it, stretch it. Here we go. Hey, Tiku, welcome in. Good to see you. Got some crime jazz. Perfect time to do some crime. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I saw a post today. I think it was worth sharing because it made me laugh. Where did it go? Let's see if I can find it. It was pretty near the top of my feed. I probably can find it. Yep, here it is. NASA investigating what may be the first crime in outer space, with astronaut Anne McClain accused of identity theft and improperly accessing her estranged wife's private financial records while on the ISS. And then someone quote posted that saying, lesbians being responsible for 100% of all space crime is by far my favorite statistic to date. But good news. There's good news to this story. To update this, the astronaut didn't actually do it. She and her wife were getting a divorce, and the wife pled guilty to lying to the feds about it. And framing your ex for a crime mid-divorce while they are actively in space is some Agatha Christie level type shit. Let's go. Hi, Nan. Good to see you. I was like, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. We're just talking about space lesbian crimes. You know, usual stuff. How's it? Welcome in. Good to see you. Perfect timing. Yeah. It's a crazy world we live in where that's a thing that can happen, I guess. I think I'll do a little bit of it. Oop. I accidentally copied the space lesbians again and pasted it. I might do a little bit of a bounce. Nothing too fancy, just a little bit of a jig while idling. Or maybe that's too extra. I don't know. I should actually make a good walking sprite for the other way. Time zones are rough, but I got one stream. Let's go! Hey, the fact that anyone stops by is all is already amazing enough, so don't worry about your time zones. You're across the world. It's amazing that you even get to be friends with it in the first place. Thanks, technology. But I'm very happy you could make it. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's so cool. Grateful every day. I'm good. I hope your 2026 goes pretty good so far. Yeah, we're off to a good start. Uh, what was good recently? Just being able to do a bunch of stuff lately with friends has been really nice, and the house is coming along, so less of a bother. I can designate more time to my art without feeling bad about it. Job search hasn't been great, but you know the economy's in shambles, so yeah, that's par for the course. The thing I'm trying to keep my head in is that the things that I have control over are going pretty good, and that keeps me grounded. Like, I got friends, I have a comfortable home, I have 2 cats that I love very much, I have food, I have enough money to live, and it's okay. So that all that to be considered, that is going pretty well. That's a good way to see things. Yeah, it keeps your like, I don't know. The I could talk about this forever. The internet giving us access to global knowledge is pretty stressful. I don't think human brains were designed to hold the world's problems in them at all at a given time. So it's okay to kind of take a step back now and then. I do what I can. Like I emailed my senators and stuff about recent political stuff and phone messaged them, and I'm causing a ruckus, doing my part. And even if it doesn't feel like it amounts to something, I'm sure it's part of a greater cause. So that is all pretty good. That'll probably be pretty good. A little bounce, a little walk. What's next? Sit. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. For sit, actually, I was messaging Pajama the ideas I had for this, and they couldn't decide whether they wanted the normal one or the sleepy one. And I was like, what about it's normal normally, and it's sleeping when it's sitting? And so I get to make it sit down and nod off. It'll be really cute. As long as you're happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It always works out in the end. I hope you do find what you want to do. Is there a specific job you're aiming for? Not necessarily. I'm kind of looking around both locally and online. I applied to a bunch of online stuff recently, just hoping like, oh, maybe one of them will happen. I got an email back today actually saying one of the ones I applied for a storyboarding position at Blizzard, thinking I don't have a snowball's hell of a chance of getting this, but it's worth a shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, and I got it back today saying, hey, no, sorry. And I'm like, okay, well, it's nice to have a response, you know? Half the time when I apply to jobs, I don't even get a response back, so that was nice. Very courteous. Another one, I kind of subscribe to a website that emails me potential jobs and kind of related to art and video games and stuff. And this is just a funny story. I didn't apply to this one, but it's just kind of, it's like, oh, here's a job for an illustrator in the United Kingdom, looking for an illustrator to work at our little game workshop and a little booklet series. And yeah, okay. Tell me more. And I clicked on the link and it took me to the site and it's like, we're looking for an illustrator to work on for games for the Warhammer 40,000 series. You will be drawing big mechs in high detail like none have ever done before. And I'm like, I can't do that style. That style's very advanced and I love drawing mech, but I like drawing stylized mech. I can't do Warhammer and big power suits and shit. You kidding me? Thousands of soldiers in one image. Battles across space and time. And whatever else happens in Warhammer, I don't know enough about it but still it was a lot. Also, hi, Mies, good to see you. Welcome in. So, that kind of job search isn't going as well. But the good news is, to get my sister off my back, I will apply to jobs locally around me here in the area. Just like retail jobs. And great news, I don't hear back from those places either. So it's a win-win. That's not entirely true. I haven't applied to, there's a coffee shop near me that I think is a lot more chill than Starbucks was. I'm hesitant to apply because I've worked in a coffee shop before and I didn't like it, but I think it's just because that was Starbucks. This is a whole different environment. It's a shotgun that shoots coffee into people's face. But this is just like a chill, like it's a coffee shop and also they sell flowers and it seems a lot more chill on the outlook. So if push comes to shove, I may apply over there and see. It could be okay. I don't even know if they're hiring. But it could be worth a shot. This doesn't quite look right. Hi, Poppers. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, too. Coffee bouquet area. I mean, it could be nice. I did have fun working at Starbucks. Like, it wasn't a hard job. Thank you for the water. Big sip. Um, it was hard in the sense of just like the amount of people who came in and wanted coffee too fast. Like we would be out the door line, drive through, and mobile orders, and people would be like, "Why is my coffee taking so long?" I had one thing, and it's like, cool. We do things in first come first serve basis, and everyone in front of you also ordered one thing, and that adds up to a lot of things. I'm sorry for the delay. You should go anywhere else. Spend your money at a much better establishment. That's actively what I would say when I was working at Starbucks. It was like, fuck you, leave. I could do a little sit down animation, like it jumps and then falls asleep, but it might be easier just to do that. I'll do one for getting up. I'll go like, huh? Like a snot bubble pops it open and it wakes up. Wah. It's crazy how people want see like two workers and 30 people waiting. Yeah, of course it's going to take longer. You got to serve so many. Exactly. And people would also be really shitty too because they'd like they don't know this is a problem, right? No one tells you coffee ordering etiquette when there's 3 avenues to order. But people who are waiting in the drive-through who have not ordered yet from the drive-through will be like, "Oh, I know. To save time, I'll do an order on my phone while I'm waiting in the drive-through, and then I'll just skip the line. I'll just kind of like be up there and it'll be ready by the time I get up to the front." Hey, come here. That's not how it fucking works. It's not magic. You are actually making work weirder because you're putting your order in a different position than the rest of everything else. Don't do that. Just stay. If you're in the drive-thru, stay in the drive-thru. You're burying your order, in fact, the mobile order, in fact, underneath already however many existing mobile orders there already are. And then we can't find it. And it's like, well, shit. Probably why Starbucks is constantly at war with its employees for better work conditions. Yeah. Yeah, do be like that. Hey, every Starbucks employee out there, if you're watching this, please unionize. You deserve better. You work so hard for so little, and the company makes so much money, and you could make money too. I think you deserve that. Hi, Sibo, welcome in. I come with red candles. Ooh, red candles for 4. I feel here. We really don't have fast food coffee so much as slightly more patient, but a lot more critical if the coffee's ass. That is true. I feel like if you do go to a high-end coffee shop where it's like a cafe and it's chill, if the coffee you get is kind of like mid, it's like, wait, what am I paying $7 for? This is only okay coffee. The funny ones that sparkle one lit. Ooh, very fun. Be careful not to set anything on fire with those, Sibo. That's part of why I never changed my order. Now when I walked into Dunkin', they know what I order and it's ready for you. Yes, regulars who always ordered the same thing were the highlight of my day because I was like, oh, this person, I know exactly what they want. It takes 2 seconds to make. They order something really easy. Any regular who had their regular drink was like a iced chai, I was like, you're my best friend. You're my best friend in the world because that is the easiest drink to make. Ugh. Consistency and reliability makes the job a lot easier. And I'm not saying people shouldn't order what they want, but don't order like, oh, I'm going to get a different milk type that I usually get and 5 different ingredients. And also, I don't know. You know how it is. I can go on forever. Boop, boop, it goes down and then it goes up. I'm just gonna stretch. These will obviously all be sized later to make sure they're on model, but it's good to kind of plan out poses. When I was in, I think it was Czechia. Yeah, I remember I was asking Nan here about Czechia, like things to do, and she recommended me a cool coffee shop. And I remember going there, and they had a nice little espresso, and whatever the frick I got in it, I don't know, I can't remember. But it was just so nice to just chill and sit and enjoy a nice little coffee and a little cake. I didn't even have anything to do. I was just like, yeah, this is the life. There was a dog nearby. I got to pet the dog. It was a good day. It was so nice to go, yeah. Not only did I enjoy it, will have that memory forever, and it lives in my head, and I am so glad I have it. It's just like I can just access that memory and go, that was really nice. That was a good day. And I walked around all day in the city, and I saw a bunch of bootleg toys and Poppy's Playtimes and Pokemon and little plushies. It was so fun. Honestly, it's I know. I don't know if this is a bummer to talk about, but because of the fucking America's rapidly leaning more and more into obvious fascism, it happens more often than not that me and my sister kind of look at each other and go like, we could move to Europe. We could move to Europe or Canada or Japan, and like, man, that might be nicer if we just did that. I think about it frequently. I'm not. It's not better in Europe. Let me tell you. People are very close-minded. Still, yeah, I do hear that. That it's a kind of a grass is always greener situation. Things across the world are kind of leaning more and more like, what's going on here? What are we doing? So that is good to keep in mind. Sure, not everywhere, but I see the social battles in my country and go, oog. Yeah, that's very true. I think the main thing that's appealing is like going to like the UK or Scotland or something, because Scotland was really beautiful too. And like having talked to Captain Zayon recently, who is a Brit himself, and how right, their right side of the political section, they're conservative, is America's left. I'm like, oh no, oh wow, that sounds amazing. It's really bad here. And then it would just snap back to normal, I think. I know. I'll do like it's nodding off here. Oops. I hate when it does that. And I'll do like a little itty bitty transition of like, I get sleepy. The good news is though is that like we do our part every day here just to like, you know, it feels like the whole fascism thing is well and avoidable. We just have to put in a little bit of effort. And that's pretty good. We do what we can. You know, we treat people with respect. Volunteer. I've been volunteering at my sister's church lately. That's pretty nice. Um, what else was there? That's not all doom and gloom here in America. It's at the power struggles and the higher levels, yes, everything's shit, but it can be changed if we just work together. Mom Donnie's proven that to be true here in New York. They've just fixing stuff left and right. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. If I had the means to, I would probably be at protests as often as I could. Even if it got me arrested, I'd be like, cool, now the taxpayers pay for my food, I guess, while I'm in jail. I will be a martyr before I become a fascist. I probably could just reuse this as the jump too. Squat. Though, having made several of these stream avatars now, I know that whenever I have them jump, do their jump animation, it's kind of hit or miss. I might just make it 2 sprites to keep it simple, an up and a down. I don't know. We'll see. I think it usually works best if it's just 2. An up and a down. Hmm. Oops. Where did the number 1 go? What did I do? There we go. I'm going to get up for just a moment and check to see if there's a package. I'll be right back. No package yet, but I did just go out and see there's a little itsy bitsy spider dangling down directly about 2 feet in front of my front door, just hanging from the awning. Just letting it hang free like it's nobody's business. Good for him. As long as the spiders stay outside, I don't care. That's fine. Just don't get my house. Hi, nerdy. Welcome in. How's it going? Good afternoon. Or whatever time of day it is for you. I swear to God, I keep moving these without copying them. Go up and down. Okay. That looks pretty good. Probably move this to the end of the walk cycle. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Just a little 4 thing walk cycle, pretty good. I feel like I want to add more to the idle, but that would just be more work. And PJ hasn't specified anything specific for this. I think this whole standing thing is already more than enough. In fact, we'll add one more frame of it with the hat falls back down. Here we go. Okay, so that does that for the poses. I'm going to rasterize that and lower the transparency. That's a guide. Save. Pretty good. Hmm. Did I turn Orbis on? Hold on a minute. I don't think I did. I have Orbis turned off because I've been doing so many collabs lately. I forgot to turn them back on. Sorry, buddy. Do you work? One second. Channel points. Let's see if you work right.
Test message.
Hey, let's go. Good to see you. Checking on things in the stream. Da da da. Also, I just completely blanked and forgot to give freaking Tikri's doing a partner push, and I want to support that. So I'm gonna give a little shout out to Touch Scaly Tail here. If anyone here isn't already following Tikri, please go give him a follow. Give her a follow. Give them a follow. I forgot. What are your pronouns? Her, right? She, they? I can't remember. Give Tikri a follow, and you won't be disappointed. They make a lot of great streams and cool things. Kobold. Those are the pronouns are Cobbold. Yeah, I think Tiku's pretty cool. Cobb is a good bold. Bold's a good cob. Okay, so that's a sketch. Let me try idle. Folders inside of other folders. Idle 1. Turn off that. I don't need to use anti-aliasing type pixel brushes, but that's just the style I do them in usually. Oh yeah, as a reminder here, in case anyone doesn't already know, there is going to be a collab later tonight. I don't think I'll be streaming my POV. I might, we'll see. But for the ongoing events of January, Gamma is doing a collab tonight for Mage Arena. Too much Gamma. Here we go. Go follow Gamma if you're not already following. We should be doing that tonight and having a good old wizardy time, doing sillies, casting spells. There's probably been a few updates to Mage Arena since last time we played, so maybe there'll be new stuff to mess with. Hope to see you there. Doom! Doom laser! Death blast, or whatever the big death ray is. This will be pillow. We'll do another folder for hat. And then one for the face. Oops. I closed my stream manager. Come back. I need you. I don't think they're here anymore, so I'm going to kind of say this out loud. trying to figure out how to access that restricted user thing. I got a mod list ping from someone in chat and I'm concerned. I don't know how to access that though. Mod comments. Here we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. Just in case. Do I want to be extra and try shading this? Like, just with, like, kind of this kind of thing? I think it would be in my best interest to do so. Let me make it look a little nicer. I watch a lot of art tutorials just to like keep myself, you know, aware of ideas and advancements in the field. And someone described a shading style where it's kind of like this, where it's shaded on every edge no matter what, as pillow shading. I think, considering I'm making these pillows, that doesn't look too half bad. I might make it just a little touch, a little bit on that side. Looks pretty good. And then we'll do the face. Not too dark. Has it already been an hour? What the hell? Heads up, everybody, if you're lurking. Lurking and working. We got our first ad break of the day coming up. Don't panic. I've cast immunity to propaganda. And it's a great time for you to go get a snack and a break and water and whatever else you need, because I'll be doing the same thing. There'll be some clips and some fan art to keep you company while I'm gone. But you won't miss anything on stream, so don't worry. Most importantly, don't buy nothing if you want the spell to work. And yeah. Shouldn't take too long. Those will pop in a little bit, and I'll go to BRB. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs and grab a little snack, I think. I had lunch before I started stream, but it never hurts to get a little more energy in my tank. I don't know how long I'm going to be going for stream today. Not too long, I don't think. This is a short stream. Keeping energy up for the collab later tonight. Just wanted to get a little bit of work done. Nah, I don't like the highlights on the eyes like that. Keep it simple. Actually make the mouth a little thinner, I think. So last week my sister gave me a hand-me-down keyboard for, she just had one. She got herself a new keyboard. And I was like, hey, do you want to try this one out? And I did for the past week. But it was smaller and wireless, and it didn't have a number pad, which is what I use to do my toggles, like this. I specifically used the number pad on the side of my keyboard for that. But because I used that keyboard for like a week, my muscle memory's all off because I had to adjust to that keyboard. And now I have to adjust back to my normal keyboard, and I keep typing the wrong buttons. I've been having a lot more typing errors when I chat and stuff, and it's annoying. Or like when I'm using my hotkeys. That's pretty good. Okay. Ads are coming up. I'll see you all in a little bit. Don't buy nothing. Be good. Bye. Yeah.
Get out of this hectic loop of kill.
God.
In this world, it's kill or be killed, guys.
Can't have shit in this house, Aaron. Where does the word a while come from? A while. Hold on, hold on. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, first try. Fuck yeah, first try. I don't even think he's high. I don't even think he's high right now. So I'm gonna go check the Secret Blanc etymology website. I think he's not edibles. Ementology? Animal. Man, this etymology ain't shit.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. My vital signs are lowering as we speak.
Mario, I'm dying. I don't have much longer to live. I'm putting you in my will. You've always been like a son to me the past 30 seconds I've known you.
Please take care of my ferrets.
All 862 of them. They are.
Wait, what? I'll just be over here watching the two of you as I slowly drift away into the ether.
I instinctively
Second.
went left first to see if I could target Frankly, and then I'm so sad it's not an option. Do I hear harmonica?
Nope.
Why do I hear a harmonica?
You don't!
Yeah, you actually don't hear a harmonica. You hear
Okay.
2 harmonicas.
Hey!
Wait a minute. If Gamma's internet isn't working, then who's this? Who are you? Who are you? What have you done with Gamma? Maybe he's just here in spirit. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Here I was being stupid and worried again, thinking, oh, we're not going to have anything to talk about during all the empty dungeon segments of the game when no one's doing, like, talking to us. Nah, we're funny as hell, dude.
The funniest people on the
We're the
planet.
funniest goddamn people on twitch.tv/OmegaMegas. Like, that's when it started hopeful and got really sad over time.
Oh. Your sister has been using a voice changer to spy on you and catch you talking bad about her. Whoa.
Damn. Hello, we're back from the ads. Hi. Everyone have a good break. I have started, well, this just kind of just happened. During the break, I spent my time playing a game I just made up called Where Are My Cats? Where I walk around the whole house trying to find where my cats are, because I haven't seen them in a couple hours. And wouldn't you know it, they win this round. I fully can't find them. Where'd they go? They're not in their usual spots. Usually like sleeping on my bed or up in their tower. In my sister's chairs. I can't find them. So they win this round, but I'll give it another try during the next ad break. We'll see. We'll see who wins. They may have won the battle, but I'll win the war. You took my heart away. Oh wait, I forgot to make the guide box. Hold on a minute. Guide box. This is to make sure I know where things line up and make sure it's all to scale and stuff. Go, turn that off. Wham. Just a little squish. I've been toying around with the idea lately that, and mostly it's just because I'm inspired by Peachy, Peachy the Octo, fantastic streamer. I might try and do a karaoke stream in the future. I don't know if that's anything anybody would want from me. I don't have a great singing voice, but I like singing, so I don't know. I might try to give that a shot, see what happens. But the thought has come from what kind of songs I would put together for like a set list. And that has been fun to think about. Oh, what could I sing? This, and this. If other streamers can do it, why can't I do it? So it's just kind of like, why not? Give it a try, see what happens. I think I'll put another thing behind this as like a scale guide to make sure it's staying kind of close to the original model. Scale guide. It's getting a little busy and hard to see what's going on there, but it's probably fine. Let's put that behind it.
I dreamt that I was a French long jump champion with 8 wooden legs.
You'd never be French, and you know it, Homestar. Hi, Blanc. Good to see you. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. I was at Alina's stream last night. She's playing a visual novel, and one that just constantly dunked on the French for no reason, and I'm like, yeah, this feels right. I've never analyzed that Homestar joke really too closely. I know the joke is that he says a thing and everything in the dream is wrong according to what he says. Like, he's wearing a shirt from Mexico. He has one leg. He's doing a high jump and a bunch of other stuff that's wrong with the picture. But it's like, does he think he's right? Or did he interpret it wrong? How stupid is Homestar? The answer may surprise you. Oh, Blanc, how'd the collab go last night? I was there lurking for most of it, but didn't really feel super chatty. I hope you had a good time. Blanc was over on Gadworks channel last night doing some Sonic racing. It was fun. Nice reason having to go back to Crossworlds. Yeah, that's good. I feel like that game really had a good idea going for it. It just kind of got shafted by the whirlwind of other really good racing games that came out at the same time. Like, I love crossover games. Smash Ultimate is like one of my favorite games of all time. So it's basically that kind of for a kart racer. Kirby Air is so hard to compete with. A game that we've been waiting 20 years for, 20 plus years. And it's also just pure dopamine. Never had a chance. And what's weird too is I can't remember properly, but Kirby Air Raiders was announced last year while I was at my old apartment, so I want to say around like March or April. I don't remember when Crossworlds was announced. I mean, not that they would like pull one or the other from the pipeline because it's already about to be made, but like knowing that's what you're going up against is whoa. Points for trying. That's still a good game. It's still fun. Just not as fun as Kirby. Hi, Priya. Hi, Jazz. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good time zone. It's very interesting to see someone come into the stream and say, hi, pretty lady. And I'm like, oh, I'm not used to that feeling. Ooh, that's nice. I have been collecting a small amount of sound clips and things to potentially animate in the future that are related to such a feeling. And I'm like, ooh, one more. Recently, I found a John Marco clip where he's like, I always put on my name tag, John Marco Ceresi, he/him. But if in the need of what was the other stuff? If we're having an argument, I'm a bitch. If we're on a sinking ship, I'm women and children. He's so fucking funny. Bonus action to Recluse attack with Battle Axe. Does it 14 hit? I don't know. You have to roll for it. What are you trying to hit? The wizards? Me? Don't hit me. That'd be mean. Plus, I have a bonk redeem for that exact thing. If you want to actually hit me with something, you can just use the bonk redeem. That might work better. Oh, what are you rolling for? Hit wizard with an attack. 16. That definitely beats my AC. I take rolling. 8 points of damage. Ah! The bonk is free if I hit. Go ahead and use that sweet bonk. Ow! My noggin. Thank you for the posture check. I'll do a big stretch right now. Ah! And you should do a stretch at home too if you can. It's good for your spine. That's good news. I'm glad you're satisfied. That looks pretty good. Try another one. Walk 2. Bum. Sketch. Hello. Face. Hat. I might actually switch up the music. I'm getting a little distracted with this jazz. I'm gonna put on that other thing that Gamma showed me. I feel like that's a good fit for right now. Oop. Nope. Start at the top. And when this ends, I'll switch it again. This is Mirth and Mayhem Chapter 2 by Fugi. And I listened to this when I've been working lately. It's kind of nice. It's like lo-fi Celtic adventuring music or something. I don't know how to describe it. The voices have been mean to me again lately. When I go to other streamers and see their chats just going off nonstop, and it's so active in there, and I'm like, man, my streams are never that active. The chat's usually pretty quiet. But I need to reconcile that that's a good thing. That just means it's a different energy that my stream has. We are focused, we are chilling, we are getting stuff done together. Of course the chat's going to be different. That's okay. So I'm trying to remember that more often than not. My success, or my streamer journey, quote unquote, will look a little different than others, so that's okay. I was even watching more videos about like just how to chat with your audience more, how to just start conversation. Wow, ask yourself questions and this, and this. And it's like, yeah, that's good to know. And if I do need to start a conversation and be engaging, I have that option. But it's also okay just to chill and work on stuff together. It's like parallel play. You can find an experience where it's chatting and going nonstop anywhere on Twitch. It's the high energy, you got it. But if you need a place to chill, then that's the place I provide with my art streams. We're locking in, we're getting stuff done. And the option's always there. If anyone ever wants to ask me a question or like start a conversation, that's okay too. It's not completely up to me. I would like to leave that door open in case anyone didn't know it was closed or thought it was closed. How am I doing things in my brain? Hey, Jaren. How's it going? Good to see you. You like the outfit? It's nice, right? I love my femsona outfit with the little turtleneck. Something about a sleeveless turtleneck is just such a good look. Exposed shoulders, like, ooh. Hope you're having a good day, though. Welcome on in. Should make rough animation and now you're cleaning up the frames? No, this is a stream avatar commission for Pajama Toad. You might know PJ. I'm kind of doing sprite-based animation where I did sketch out the ideas and now I'm just making the pixels proper. Yeah, it's fun. I should be able to finish this today. It doesn't take too long to do. Testing it might take a little while, and getting approval from PJ. I think they're on a trip at the moment, so it might take a while. But I'm sure they'll love it. And when I'm done with this, I have other things I can work on too. I had an idea. I wanted to try making... This is one of my other OCs, lesser used OCs, called Tiny Angry Wizard. And I really want to get better at 3D this year, so I was like, why don't I try making this and do like a practice model? And I already have a practice model for like my Sona, but just a practice model for no particular purpose other than to simply practice and have something under my belt. So that's something I'll probably work on later too. As well as a redeem I was futzing around with. So busy day. But busy with possibility. Actually, I might squish this a little bit. That way it's like, you know, sitting down or like... Yeah, that's a good idea. And then I'll make the little feet kind of squat a little bit more too. There's real weight being pressed down on them on this frame. The mouth is bothering me here. Try again on that. Try again on the mouth a little bit. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Move the scale guide. go. Just go back up, other foot. Pillow. Face. Hat. Okay. I'm gonna go check my porch again just to make sure that package is in there, because every once in a while I hear the rain pick up and I'm like, oh, I'm a little worried, so one moment. Expecting a package when it's raining is the worst thing in the world. That truck is gonna sneak up on me and be like, "Oh, we put your package out 2 feet from the porch, and it's getting soaked. You just put it right next to the door, please, please, please have some common sense, Mr. Delivery Driver." I swear, we got a package last week, but for like cat stuff that was fully just like broken on one side and taped up. Like, it's like, oh, it burst open, but we tried our best to put it together. It's like, what? Why would you think this is okay to send? A little big on that one, I think. I am happy to report, though, that for the first time in a long time, my sister and I have agreed we have canceled our Amazon Prime subscription. We are no longer supporting Amazon through the Prime membership thing, because we want to shop locally and get stuff locally instead, because I'm tired of that. So that's very exciting. The packages we're ordering are from like Chewy and stuff for like cat stuff, and those aren't fulfilled by Amazon, so freak Amazon. I'm done. Jeff Bezos has gotten enough of my money. I say actively working on a platform that kind of, I don't know. I don't know how the relationship between Twitch and Amazon really works. Like, I don't think Amazon is making all the decisions at the end of the day, but I do that. I encourage more people to do that. It can be difficult to give up that convenience of just being able to order things and they show up at your house, but like, when you do that, the money gets sucked out of your area, right? It's like shopping at like a chain or like going to a McDonald's. The money goes to a big corporation as opposed to a mom and pop shop that stays in your local area. I don't know, there's something that feels special to me about that. It can be difficult to adjust, but I lived most of my life without Amazon. You know, back when I was a kid, and I did fine. Half the time when I order something on Amazon, I'm very concerned about what it is I'm exactly ordering, and like, is this what I really want? Is this the good quality, or is this someone trying to scam me into something? Oh, weird gremlin thingy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. Hope you enjoy your stay. How's it going? Doesn't Amazon own Twitch? Or yeah, Amazon owns Twitch, but I don't know like how do they benefit from it? Because Twitch technically is losing money, I think. It's worth thinking about. I'm new to the area I'm living, so I don't know where to find everything. It can be an adjustment. It's definitely difficult. So I don't fault anyone who does use Prime or anything like that to get what they need. But you know, it could be nice to buy stuff locally. To that, have been raised on making sure I can touch something with my own hands and see with my own eyes before I buy it. That whenever I buy stuff online, it's usually not what I want. It's not what I was looking for. I'm scared half the time. Or like my parents, you know, for when I was in my teens and in college years getting stuff for Christmas, I'd be very careful asking what it was I wanted for Christmas. I'd be like, oh, it's this specific make and model of a thing, this brand, because I know if I just say it's like a microphone, they'll get me something I didn't want. They'll look at something cheap and get me something that wasn't worth it. I've been anxiety shopping my entire life that I don't need Amazon. It is sad though, considering I don't have a Prime sub anymore, but whatever, that's fine. I'll live. Coda will understand. We were shopping around our area a couple weeks ago looking for like cat. Oh, hello.
Wee 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 wee.
Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Hi, mister. How's it going? Good to see ya. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we were shopping around in our local area for like pet supply stuff. I found a really nice store that's like very quaint, very mom and pop shop pet supply store. They didn't have exactly what we were looking for, but they did have some other stuff that we didn't know we needed. Like, ooh, some this and some of that. Some stuff. Ow. Ow. Are we winning? We're winning a modicum amount of winning. Thank you for the head pats. You are forgiven. We were just working on kind of sprite sheet stuff today. Simple work. Nothing too crazy. But it was nice shopping at a smaller store like that. That and also the hardware store nearby us, because, you know, we go to Lowe's for a lot of our home improvement stuff, but it's kind of out of the way. So if we need something small that any hardware store would have, we've got a local hardware store that we're like, ooh, they probably have that thing we're looking for. It's closer and it's probably cheaper. So woohoo. Is that a pillow? It is a pillow. I'm making a stream avatar set for Pajama Toad, who I will give another shout out for right now. Pajama Toad. Pajama Toad's stream is themed around being like a sleepy pillow fort type thing. And they came to me like, hey, I want to do a stream avatar, kind of like a pillow little guy. And I sketched up this idea, and they're like, that's perfect, let's do it. So yay. Hi, Ashley, good to see you. Welcome in. It's so cute. Thank you. I made it myself. It's coming along, I think, so far. This is just kind of the planning, and there'll be some testing and stuff later down the line, but I think it's going well. Just a little pillow guy. But how's it going, Ashley? Good to see you too. Welcome in. New model? New model, yeah. I guess you haven't been here in a while. I revealed this model, I think, a couple months ago. This is my Fem model. Fem Sona PNG Tuber Remix model, which I use for art streams and stuff. It's nice. I'm very proud of how it turned out. It's my first time using PNG Tuber Remix to make it, and it turned out pretty well, I think. I want to make more toggles and stuff for it, but that's kind of a low priority. Like, I want to have a gaming toggle for it too, as well as having a masculine version for the same purpose of like during art streams and stuff. Because I contain a modicum of genders, a plethora, multitudes of genders. So don't want to say only girl form can draw. That's not necessarily true. But it was also a donathon incentive that I get it done first, so that's what I did. Thank you. I'm very happy you like it. Gotta draw at some point. T-set. Don't get me excited. Don't get me excited because I love your art. Any fan art is appreciated, but you don't do it if you do it if you want to, but no pressure from me. I need that. I how to spell. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, you got the spelling essence. Nice. Nice. Tisa, I've actually been watching your videos lately because I was like, Tisa's always posting these in my Discord, and I need to actually sit down and watch them. And I am pleasantly welcoming them as a nice little calm drawing break in my life and enjoying them very, very much. So I hope you keep making them. I like watching your art process and hear you talk about the things you think about while you draw. You're welcome. Yeah. I feel really bad that I don't have, like, my attention span is so short that I don't really engage a lot with the people in my community and the things that they make. But I want to try to get better about that. And so I'll start with T-Set. I'll watch T-Set's videos and see what they're about. And like, oh, look at her. She's drinking a little cup of tea on the side and talking about fairies and stuff. I'm like, yeah, let's go. It's also nice to kind of research and see like, oh, what could I do if I wanted to do a potential time-lapse type video thing? Because I've had those ideas rattling around in my brain. I'm like, oh, what would I do? So it's kind of like, what's the word? It makes it feel very approachable. Fairies, yes. T-Set draws a bunch of fairies and stuff. And other mystical creatures, I think. I'm good, just working on writing. Nice! February? I've been making them for 2 years. Way to go! That's amazing. Congratulations. Love my fairy OCs. Love you, fairy OCs. But then for the last one... Hello? Oh, these weren't even in the right folder. There they go. I'll just copy idle one again. Pop that over here. Walk 4. Here we go. Turn off the scale box. I don't think I need the scale guide for this next one. This will be sit. Inside that folder is another folder. And mail that box inside of another box. And then I smash it with a hammer! Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant! Or, to save on postage, I'll just poison him with this! I love that. That's what I've actually been working on Fae Lore in my world. Hell yeah! I don't know a lot about Fae, and I'm always surprised when I learn more about them. But they're really kind of fascinating, and I never really thought about how they're kind of all over the place. Like, when I think fairy tales, I always think like princesses and dragons and knights and stuff. I don't think fairy, even though fairy's in the name of the thing. Fairy godmother, fairy this and that. And maybe that's because it's very American of me, but I think that, you know, in Europe, fairy tales have a different meaning. In like Australia, when I watched an episode of Bluey and they were like, oh, we're gonna make a fairy circle, and I'm like, what the hell is a fairy circle? And they just do that. Like, whoa. It's kind of fascinating to think about. It's everywhere except here, and I wish it was here because it's fun to think about. We're just gonna edit this one. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Oh, hold on a sec, gotta read chat. Oh, the Leverkrog! My Sona is a house fairy of a forgotten cottage that kind of fell into a fold in the fabric of space while she was asleep for a long time, so humans haven't been able to find it. It's kind of a bit of a haven for small fairies. Lovely. So what I have is that fairies and other fae have originated from Ireland in this world, and that's where most of the indigenous fairies. Irish fairies. I see. I also associate fairies a lot with like Nordic culture, weirdly, or like not Nordic, Icelandic culture, right? Because they have those little fairy houses and stuff. When I was living in Boston, someone on their sidewalk had a little selection of fairy houses just like on their sidewalk, and it was so cute. There's like, oh, little fairy houses. And it's just so nice and whimsical. Like, oh wow, a little more magic in their life because of these. Let's see here. We're gonna make it tilt forward just a tad. Just a tad. And then we'll clean it up. A little crease to show it's like folding forward a little bit. Just enough. One of the episodes I have in mind, the main characters go to Ireland and actually get put on trial in a Fae realm. Hell yeah! Court of Fae and Flowers. Love that stuff. Hi, Shark. Good to see you. And Nard as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Me when I'm a sack. Me when I am a silly little pillow guy. Look, this one's the Eeper. This one's asleep. This is me when I'm a pillow. Hi, good to see you both. Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about fairies and stuff. Just tilt it enough forward that it's noticeable, but not too much. Hi. I just lost my train of thought. Oh well. Moving right along. Shark, when is your first stream back? Is it the 11th or the 12th? Sunday. So that's the 11th. Nice. Okay, cool. I've turned off my auto shoutouts because I think they were scaring people. So I'm going to give you a little shout out to say, hey, guess who's coming back soon with a bunch of cool stuff. Go follow Shark Trader right now if you're not already following. Very excited to see all the big reveals. I kind of took away mine, but I get the sense. Yeah, I think it's a good balance. Because I always feel when I do it, it always feels like I'm distracting from the topic already at hand. But that's just my own self-concern. But I like to leave the option available. I like want to shout out my friends all the time, nonstop, but I also don't want to scare the hoes. So it's a tough balance to strike. Especially when like I get raided too, because I had them going off for both raids and for people I've made them for. So like it would sometimes double go off. And hello, a scroll. What you got for me? It's Spamton! Spamton, G Spamton. Can I do a lurk and social stuff to plan? Have a good lurk, Shark. Always good to see you. Plink, plink. Mister, why are you blinking at me with them big ol' eyes? Plink, plink. I didn't recognize what that was at first because I have my normal chat off to the side, which has 17 emotes, and then my OBS in the middle, which the chat here doesn't have 7 TV emotes. So I was like, why did Mr. just say plink? What is going on there? Plink plunk. It is an emote. Plink plunk. This is a little too... This is like you just told this pillow a bad joke and it's like, ugh, groan. I need to make it a little sleepier. Kind of like, eh. Yeah, there we go. And a little white inside the mouth for teeth. Teeth or spittle, perhaps. Hmm. I'll come back to this. This face doesn't feel right, but I'll figure that out later. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. There we go. Hello. Face. Hat. Blink plonk. Stares you with my big old eyes. Hi, Segwar. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Wah, 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 wah. I've kind of given up on bringing the scale guide everywhere because I think I know the size of my little pillow guy here. It's about this big. Maybe a little less wide on this one here, actually. 1 second. Right about there-ish. Fix all this aliasing. Here we go. It's wild how this purple surrounding this pillow makes this light gray look different from this light gray to me. There's probably a word for that, but it's kind of, it's getting me at the moment. Get out of here. Perceptive color and such. Makes it look darker, right? A little darker, yeah. This gray looks darker than this gray, even though they're the same gray. Might also be because of the hat. Other things around it. I don't know. It's weird. Hat. You working on anything fun, Mista? You just kind of chilling? What you up to today? What's Mista up to? Are you planning for your next big stream? I single-handedly want to get Mista's follower count huge, even though they don't stream. Like, planning all my big streams. Hell yeah. John comes right now. Hell yeah. I wish you much luck. Good efforts and good focus upon thee. I just realized the playlist stopped because we hit the end of the playlist, but then it started playing more from the same artist, and I got confused for a second. I don't recognize this song. That beep boop means there's going to be another ad break, or second ad break of the day. Y'all know the drill. Don't buy nothing. There'll be a little break. I'll be taking a break for 3 minutes, so you won't miss nothing during the ads. I completely did my spiel out of order. There will be an ad break, as is legally obligated by Twitch. It's annoying, and I hate it. But, water! This ad break is sponsored by water. Thank you, Mista. Bunch of us with Sunny. Yeah. What's the thing? I'm going to do an ad break. There will be nothing on stream except for clips and fan art in the meantime, so you won't miss nothing. It's a good chance for you to go stretch your legs, get yourself some water, get yourself a snack, do whatever you gotta do, and we'll be back in just a little bit. That'll pop any second now. Hi, Aki, how's it going? Good to see you. You're looking comfy today. It's the perfect kind of weather for bundling up in a kigu or a hoodie. That's why I like rainy days so much, because they're just comfy. It's like, oh, it's a comfy day. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to lay in bed and pet my cat. Let me do a little surrounding mouth for this one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Sent chat messages. Did you send chat messages and missed the stream? Oh, that's amazing. I wonder what it is the highest, like, account that doesn't stream nearly ever that has the highest follower count. What is that number? Is that possible to find out? Now I'm curious. Hmm. Me, of course. Yes, it's got to be Mista. I don't even know why I asked. Of course it's Mista. What's wrong with me? A little bit of scuff right there. Show a little bit of detail. And then let's detail here. Here we go. It's pretty good. I might put a little layer of shadow just underneath the hat too. Hi Gerbily, welcome in. First time chatter, how's it going? Heads up, there is about to be an ad break in just a moment. But I will be gone briefly and I'll be back and I'd be happy to chat with you after the ad break. Just want to let you know. I always hate when there's an ad break right after a first time chatter comes in. It's such a bad impression. But it's not your fault, Gerbily. I'm happy you're here. How's your day going? Welcome in. I was at Alina's stream last night, and I really like the way she engages with first-time chatters. Like, very attentive, very like a welcoming presence. And I kind of want to aspire to be more like that with my first-time chatters. I'm not going to copy her one for one though, because that feels rude. But I will do my best. Okay, I'm going to save there. I'm fine, thank you. Nice, glad to hear it. Okay, I'm going to run that ad break. We'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy some lovely clips, some lovely fan art, and go get yourself some water or snacks or whatever else you need. And also, Netstars, you too! I'm sorry, I'm about to be an ad break, but bah, I'll be right back. Bye! Hold on. Fuck yeah, first try. Fuck yeah, first try. I don't even think he's high. I don't even think he's high right now. So I'm gonna go check the Secret Blanc Etymology website. I think he's not edibles. Ementology? Animal. Man, this etymology ain't shit.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. My vital signs are lowering as we speak.
Mario, I'm dying. I don't have much longer to live. I'm putting you in my will. You've always been like a son to me the past 30 seconds I've known you.
Please take care of my ferrets.
All 862 of them. They are.
Wait, what? I'll just be over here watching the two of you as I slowly drift away into the ether.
I instinctively
went
left first to see if I could target Frankly, and I'm so sad it's not an option. Do I hear harmonica?
Nope.
Why do I hear a harmonica?
You don't!
Yeah, you actually don't hear a harmonica. You hear
Okay.
2 harmonicas. Wait a minute. If Gamma's internet isn't working, then who's this? Who are you? Who are you? What have you done with Gamma? Maybe he's just here in spirit. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Here I was being stupid and worried again, thinking, oh, we're not going to have anything to talk about during all the empty dungeon segments of the game when no one's doing, like, talking to us. Nah, we're funny as hell, dude.
The funniest people on the
One of
planet.
the funniest goddamn people on twitch.tv/OmegaMegas. Like, that's when it started hopeful and got really sad over time.
Oh. Your sister has been using a voice changer to spy on you and catch you talking bad about her. Whoa.
Damn.
Kim's been an elaborate catfish. No, I'm a royal grandma.
That's a different kind of fish. I don't know if you know that. Hello, we're back. Hope the ads weren't too annoying. I've switched the playlist to Gamma's Slammer Jammers playlist, which is just a modicum of... I keep saying the word modicum. A selection of jams that he enjoys and recommends. So, music may be different than usual, but yeah. Got to watch some clips. Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, Blanc helped me out with that to get the clips working. I'm really happy about it. I still want to make a different overlay to, like... Right now it's just using my starting soon screen, which is the tower thing I made, which I still love. But I want to see if I can make a different, like, kind of room type thing where I fit in both fan art that I have made, clips, and like a little supporter reel at the bottom, just like a little thank you section, like credits almost. So there's some more changes I want to get going to, but I'm happy how it's turning out so far. So thank you for saying so. How's it going? That's just good to see you. Welcome in. We're working on stream avatars today. Just kind of chilling, hanging out, and doing stuff. People, yeah, very much similar to how Peachy has it set up. Peachy or Prism, Blanc even. I don't know. I think I had it sketched out somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I could probably work on that today too. Here it is, yeah. I wanted it to be like POE for my desk kind of thing. Like there's the orb showing clips in the middle, portraits in the background on the left side over here and on the right side that are like my art, fan art, and then on the bottom will be a rotating like list of names who are like people who are subbed, people who supported the Ko-fi, you know, just a little thank you section in the book. Yeah. I'm good. I was working on some comms earlier, and now I'm trying to look for some clips. Heck yeah! What kind of clips are you looking for? Any clips from your own stream? Or like audio clips? Or what did it specify? I'm interested. Cool idea. Thank you. It's so difficult to keep all the ideas organized in my brain of like which ones to do in what order. But as if I just chip away at, you know, one at a time, eventually it'll work out. And I'll get them all out eventually. So trying to focus on that instead is helpful. Stand normal. Paste. Stand 1. There we go. Some from my stream, but a lot of them are just videos from my friend group. I make a compilation video every year showcasing. Oh, hell yeah. Nice little Netsters rewind recap of the year. That's always fun. Hope we find some good ones. Get rid of the hat. Get rid of the face. Pillow. It's going to be more upright. Oh, I wanted to say that this playlist is Gamma approved playlist, but also I'm not familiar with anything on it. So we'll see if there's any standouts that catch my attention. I was listening to the playlist while I was doing housework yesterday, and I can confidently say there's some good ones on here. But it's also a very long playlist, so I don't know the entirety of it. Gotta chip away at it. Tedious process because footage can be quite long. Yeah. I think that's what's keeping me from doing a lot of video editing, is just like the amount of stuff I have to go through and collect to like make an edit work. I don't know how video editors do it. I imagine they just have a library full of like art assets and JPEGs to quickly access as they need. I don't really know. But it is usually worth it in the long run. Videos are a very good way to spread growth and show the best moments quickly, I feel. Did it sound like a Gamma Core? Yeah, very much Gamma Core. A lot of synth stuff. Very chill. Have you been? I've been doing pretty good. January's starting off good. You know, nothing too in my way. I'm working through a lot of like thoughts, if that makes sense, to like what I want to work on this year, what I want to prioritize. Kind of prioritizing, I don't know. I'm always so bad at words. But I think I've figured out what I want to do in what order. First off is take care of the commissions I've got, which I think is right now is just 2. This one and one more. I want to make a trailer advertising my comms, like a little short video I can just post quickly and send it every now and then to let me know, people will know that my commissions are open. But at the same time, I don't want commissions to be my main focus this year. I want to work on more 3D stuff, because if I get better at 3D, I feel like that'll open a lot of avenues for me. Whether it be modeling or animating stuff in 3D or anything like that. Because I was working on an animation recently. I don't think the audio will show up for it on stream. But I showed this off in my Discord and a couple of the Discords too. It's just a little sound clip from Robin Williams and like Sesame Street. But I was getting started on doing the liner, and I was like, this is such a slow process that I feel bogged down by the potential of it. And redrawing it over and over and over again does not fill me with joy, does not spark joy. So if I just got good enough at 3D, I could do this in 3D in Blender. And that makes me really happy to think about. I'm sure it'll come with its own challenges too, but it will be worth it, I think, in the long run. So I for the next like 6 months or so, I really want to practice more and more in Blender and not get burnt out on it. Start with little shitty projects just to get my skills up better, and eventually work up to bigger things later. So that's some good goal, I think, for right now. You're hard to start. Yeah. I watched a video about how to know where to go when everything seems interesting. Like when you have too many interests, too many avenues you could potentially lead to something, and you kind of get like decision paralysis. And it really kind of left an impression on me of like, I can't explain everything the video said, but if you look up, I think it was like called an M type person, an M like M-shaped career, too many interests or something like that, where like you build two pillars of yourself, right? Two things that you're really good at, and then a bridge in the middle of like other things that kind of can connect them and make them relate to each other and work together in harmony in a way that not everyone has, right? Not just a generalist, I can do anything really well, a flat line. Not a specialist that's just one thing really well. Kind of an interesting shape of stuff. Hi Prism. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Hi. Thank you for the head pats. Appreciate you. What you up to, Prism? How's your day going? There's another thing I want to do this year is I think on stream I want to try to organize what I want to call draw dates, where I just invite up one person on and we just doodle for a couple hours. Not necessarily get work done. We just kind of talk and doodle and just have a good time. And I think Prism, I will work that out details with you later once you're back from your streaming break, because I think it would be fun to have you on and do that. Just now finished my Sonic form ref. Yeah, way to go! Yippee! That's so exciting to hear. Yesterday I spent like 3 hours talking to a friend and doodling off just nothing serious, working on OC stuff and having a good time and catching up. And it was so nice. It's like, I want to do this with all my other friends too. I want to talk to them, see what they're up to, and just chill and vibe and draw. We could work on comms or something important if we wanted to, but we don't have to. You know, there's no pressure. I love this kind of streams. Yeah, I'm glad. I might try to figure out like a server for that or something, or I don't know how to organize that, but I'll figure it out in time. Yeah, no press, just a chill little draw time. Just like we did when we were kids, doodling in school with our friends on pieces of paper in between classes. Just, I did a little guy. Ooh, what's his special move? Oh, his special move is Lightning Blast. Whoa! My special guy's name was Super Strength, or his ability is just playing with toys and doodling. Just having a time. I had a if I ever said, but I adore your PNG. Thank you. It means a lot, even if you did say it before. I don't remember if you did or not either. But it's always nice to hear. Thank you so much. Not only does it like, I'm very proud of how it looks, I'm also happy that it was fun to make. Like, I'm always nervous about cutting stuff up. Water! Cutting art to be like a VTuber model or a PNGTV remix model in this case has always been a very imposing thought, but putting it all together felt really good. So I want to try to do that more often too. I want to add more toggles to this and other stuff, and it turned out so nice. I'm happy with it too. Yippee. It's a good feeling. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's because of the ADHD or what. I don't know how all those things work. Dopamine, serotonin, epinephrine, non-epinephrine, and stuff like that. But, like, whatever brain chemicals happened that made me happy when it was done happened. So yippee! And that's a rare feeling, so it was nice to do. How being proud? I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Except I'm not ugly. This is really pretty, and I. But if I was ugly, I would be proud. I'm pretty and I'm proud. Yippee. I posted that never give up drawing on Blue Sky yesterday, and what was it? I'm happy I took my time with it because I thought it was already done. I'll show you guys on the stream so you know what I'm talking about. This one here, which is, you know, never give up. I'm doing the meme never give up. It popped off, thank you. This wasn't as nearly as good as it is now when I thought I was done with it. I was about to post it and I was like, wait a minute. I can add like 5 more things to make this even better. I improved the colors, I colored the lines, I did this little like pushing effect around the sides, the speed lines. I put some extra glow on this thing, and it came out great. I was like, yeah, I feel even better. And I'm glad I took my time with it. But there's also kind of comment saying Omega kind of a baddie. I was like, I don't. This is what do you mean by what? Blushing and doing a little ah shucks motion with my hand. Like, oh, whoa, whoa. So that was a fun feeling. I've never been one to draw, like, what's the way to put this? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna skip that thought because I don't know how to formulate it. Pretty Wizard Lady, yeah. I've never been one to draw Pretty Wizard Lady. I only started doing that last year, but every time I do, it also makes me happy. So, yippee, I'm gonna do that more often in 2026. I'm gonna keep this streak up. I'm gonna do a little, like, shock line here, too. This is very Kirby coded. Hello? Gerbali, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. Hope you enjoy your stay. Do it more? You got it. You got it, bestie. And as someone who, like, you know, who quote unquote is probably an egg, I like to hope that by me doing this stuff, it opens the door up for other people too. This, you know, like, hey, it's okay. It's a possibility. It's real and you're valid. So, I don't know. I get something out of it, but I also hope other people get something out of it too. So it's a win-win. There we go. We're going to copy that. Ba-bum. Slide that on over. Get rid of the shock line. Am I saying the name right? Is it Gerbili? Is it Gerbili? Feel free to let me know if I pronounced it wrong. I would like to get it right. Or if you have a different name you want me to call you, that's okay too. Well, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I'm going to shrink this a little bit. Just going to have this like bounce back down a tad. Another one. Smalls VT, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. How's it going? Is this a comm, by the way? This is a comm. This is a Stream Avatars sprite sheet for Pajama Toad. They're commissioned me to make them a little pillow guy to walk around on their stream. We worked on it together. Like, I posited a couple ideas that they had. So it's coming up pretty nice so far, I think. The sound is more a J than a G, so gerbily. Not gerbily. Gerbily. Gerbily, gerbily, gerbily. It's fun to say. Well, it's nice to meet you, Gerbily. Well, come on in here. I'm doing great. All your little guys are so funny. Thank you. I appreciate you saying so. But yeah, PJ, it's been really nice to work with PJ on this project. And I hope they haven't seen it this far yet. We've only shown as much as this sketch. And I think they're away on a trip at the moment. So it'll be very nice to surprise them when they get back with like, look what I made for you. Little pillow guys. I just want to eat them. Do you mean my little spirits or you mean the pillows? Because I got all these little goobers walking around on the screen. And I love them very much. They come in chicken shapes too sometimes. And if you want to customize your spirit, one of these represents you. This one right here. Oh, you already found it. You're already green. You've already found the panel down below that makes you turn green. Yippee! I'm going to use yippee as a punctuation point this year. Just end all my sentences with yippee. This one looks traumatized. This one? No, they just got kind of shocked awake, like, oh, I'm awake, it's fine. It's silly. It's kind of Kirby inspired, you know? You ever watched, like, the things where Kirby and, like, his game over screen is usually asleep, and then he gets snapped awake, like, wah! Jump scare. But I can also see traumatized, too. What's cool is that I don't have to worry about too much about timing, I don't think, here in the sprite sheet, because I can just time it all out in Stream Avatars later. So like it'll be this frame quickly, then this frame for a while, and then it'll jump up. I might try to make a tutorial on... I keep thinking this to myself. I have so many freaking ideas all the time. I really need to balance them out. But if I wanted to, I could make a tutorial for how to make stream avatars. Like custom ones like these. Because there are some tutorials out there. But if I'm being honest, they're not, you know, they're kind of old. So it could be nice to make a new one for people if they wanted to. Sorry for spelling mistakes. No worries on the spelling mistakes. I didn't even notice. Are Are you actually from France? I love your country. It's very beautiful. I got to be there once. It was lovely. Yes, thank you. Awesome. I spent, I think it was the summer of 2022 in Europe, just backpacking around, and we managed to line up just outside of Paris when a summer music festival was happening in a little town. And it was so lovely and amazing. So many people in the streets just jamming out and having a good time. I've never seen anything like it here in America, and I wish there was more stuff like that here. But it was so special. And so thank you for having a wonderful culture that I got to experience. Oh yeah, I had to figure it out on my own when I was making puppets. You made puppers? Puppers. Yeah, I figured by the VT at the end of your name, you're also a streamer, aren't you? Very exciting to meet another streamer friend. Little puppers, though. That's a cute idea. It can be a little difficult getting used to it, the stream avatars. I figured out most of it on my own, I think, but there's still some stuff I don't know about it. But it is always fun to learn a new thing now and then. And if I can lower the barrier for entry, even a little bit, it could be nice. For some reason, one of my other tutorial on YouTube, the vector layer tutorial, has been popping off lately. I keep getting comments on that, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know people were still looking at this. Yes, I'm also an art streamer. Heck yeah! I'm a dragon, and puppers is what I call my little dragon pups. Dragon pups. That's pretty good. I like that. It's very cute to say. Was it Fête de la Musique? It might have been. I thought it was a summer solstice music festival, but I have no idea if it had a proper name or not. The people I was staying with at the time just said, there's a music festival happening. Like jumping and watching artists, you make my brain go brrr. Heck yeah. It's nice to watch other artists do their stuff. I'm right there with you. It's every year. Yes, it was an annual thing, it seemed like. But that's awesome. Fête de la musique. I know what it was called now. Muhuha. I wish I remember the name of the town I was staying in. The most memorable part of it was that there was a little group of gentlemen, playing Creep. I think it was just by Radiohead, the I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo in the streets. And it was so good. I like cried watching that because it's just watching it live and watching someone like put their whole voice in that one like scream part. Like, yeah, it's so raw. I love it. In my area, we have a day where yards, driveways around this neighborhood allow musicians to perform for a time slot. You have a section of the town just filled with music performances by small local groups. That's amazing. I love that's in the USA. I'm so happy that exists. I hope that's a wonderful good time and everyone is fun and making music together. That's so sweet. A little local neighborhood music jam fest. You pronounce it very well. Thank you. I do not know much of French, but I like to make an attempt. You should have seen me bumbling around France and talking to locals like I had something I knew what I was doing. Some semblance of, I was like, excusez-moi, dans la bibliothèque. I don't know French. But I wish I did. It's a beautiful language. I lived in the neighborhood for a few years. Heck yeah. That's so special. That's so special and nice. Experiencing local community events is also just really nice too. Like, this is people near me that are putting their soul into something cool and sharing it with everyone. That's so nice. Oops, I put this on the wrong layer. There we go. This will be face. And I forgot to do the lighting on the pillow. It's cute when people try to speak. Yeah. I think it's the least we can do as Americans is try to give it an attempt at learning another language. If not a straight up learn another language, because it's very selfish to think, oh, everyone should just speak English. So I try to do my best when I the few times I've traveled outside the country to learn key phrases and stuff to help me get around and ask questions to locals if they don't speak English. And I'm also very surprised to see that it's usually welcomed. It's like, oh, an American that has made an attempt. This is a special, wonderful occasion. Wow, they're so cute, the little baby speaking language. That's what I assume they are thinking inside their brain, but I don't know for sure. A couple times when I was in Japan, I would bump into someone and I try to ask for help as best I could without using a translator and like a translator app. And every once in a while, I was like, "Oh yes, yes, you're doing good. You're doing good." I was like, "Yay! There's an attempt." Am I guys giving alpha energy right now? Am I? Oh, this is news to me. But I appreciate that. I think that's a compliment. I have no idea what vibe I put off at any given moment. I just hope it's a nice one. What? The effort just for me? Yeah. It's so nice. Like, I would feel the way if someone was visiting America and tried to learn English and was having trouble, I can help them along. And it's nice to share language, right? It's a moment of vulnerability to show like, oh, I don't know this thing, but I really want to try and learn. So it's really special. And I hope it's encouraged more often in our country as well as other places. It's I don't know. I have a lot of insecurity, so it's easy to think like, oh, it won't be appreciated. The demons in my brain will suggest evil thoughts instead. Well, I shouldn't bother strangers. But strangers is nice most of the time, so I'm going to dismiss that thought. I'm going to say, hey, thought, you're wrong. Out of all the times where I have taken the time to engage with a nice person or a stranger and share language learning stuff, it has been nice. So, yeah. Because your takes and vibes are very snazzy, cool. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for saying so. I like to try to give off good vibes if I can. That's all we can really do in the world. Is try to do our best and make people comfortable. I put this on the wrong layer again! That's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Here we go. Bonk that thought. Bonk that thought. Bonk that thought right out of your noggin. I love the comfy vibes. Oh, I'm so glad, T-Cree. Thank you so much. It's the best stream since I can just have them on second screen. Yeah, nothing too engaging that you're going to miss too much. We're all just co-working and chilling together. It's all good. Engage as you wish, but also you don't have to. It's a lurker-friendly stream. Merge that down. See vous play. Sorry, the song just said see vous play, and I was like, whoa, French. That's the thing we were talking about. Whoa. There we go. Another folder. Omega. Glasdale! How's it going, Glasdale? Good to see you. I can't really watch a show unless it's my second time watching it, and I don't need to actually watch it. Bar streams with the chill vibes are perfect. Yeah! Oh, you on like a lunch break, Tikri? Doing your second screen content? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. If it's my first time watching something, I want to be dialed in and enjoy it and pick up all the little pieces. But if I've seen it before, then I don't need to watch all the bits. So I can do that then. 1, 2, 3. Pillow. Face. And hat. I usually lurk, but sometimes the vibe is so immaculate and you talk. Yeah! I'm also guilty of being a big lurker, but lurkers are just as much appreciated as chatters. They're an important part to the Twitch ecosystem. Having it's good to see you. Good to see you too, Glassdale. Hope you're having a good New Year. If I haven't talked to you since the New Year started. They're pointing. The lizards are pointing at each other. Sometimes I feel a little bad that I'm just lurking in a stream, but that's okay too. I don't need to be always engaging with the thing. It's nice now and then, but sometimes I'm not feeling my most social self, but I like to be near social stuff. And that's just as valid. No shame in lurking. No shame in lurking. I like the chill vibe because I'm shy and it's the few times I can grasp. Yeah. That's another thing too. It's like, oh, I don't want to, you know, in a big crazy chat, it's easy to get your message lost too. Or not read and not feel like you're being seen if that's something you're worried about. And people are shy. I've had people, not on my stream particularly, but I've seen it in other streams of friends of mine, where like a first-time chatter will show up and we'll be like, whoa, first-time chatter. Nice to see you. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And they'll be like, oh, I've been here for 4 years. And we go, what? Huh? And then you do the follow age command. And sure enough, they've been following for like 4-something years. And it's like, wow. Heck yeah, I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you, even if you were lurking the whole time. I never want to... I've learned that, you know, we all know the feeling when, like, you've been on your computer all day in your room or something, or doing your thing, and then you go out into the room with, like, your parents or something. This is when you're a teenager, obviously. You're in your room, you're hanging out, having a good time, and then you go out into the living room with your parents, and they're like, well, look who decided to leave their cave today. And it's like, can you not do that for a second? Do you want me to stay in my cave forever, or do you want to encourage the behavior you just saw? Don't make people feel bad for actually showing up in the world. Like, it seems obvious. You know? So I don't want to be like that either. If a first-time chatter is like, it's like, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Or a shy person speaks up, it's like, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Oh, thank you for shouting out Tikri. That's when I go back into every... Exactly, right? It's like, oh, okay, guess I'll go back in my cave since I'm being made fun of outside of it. Yes, Tikri is currently doing a partner push. Definitely go give Tikri a follow. Big supports. The wonderful little kobold with amazing streams. Thank you, Shark. Yes, dragons. Tikri, look, another dragon. There's so many dragons in here today. It's so fun. Oh, sorry, Gerbili. We don't really do links here. Not unless you ask first and I know you're cool. It's okay. Just don't want to avoid anyone, you know, for safety precautions and stuff. Where were you trying to link just now, if I can ask? Never get to use it. Never get how to use emoticon? Oh, it can be difficult. I have an extension on my browser called 7TV, which lets me access like a bunch of emotes that are like community picked, but also it lets me quickly access normal emojis, so I can be like, ah, scream. There's also just the emote button to the right side of the chat message for any emotes you might already have. Dragons like wizards, what can I say? Flushka. That's pretty cool, because I like dragons too. One of my best friends is a dragon. Dragons are so cool. Again, similar to fairy tales we were talking about earlier, like, I think it's wonderfully and amazing how across the world there's a bunch of different iterations of dragons. Like European dragons versus Chinese dragons versus like, you know, sea dragons and Greek dragons and stuff. And how all these all happened. Despite, I don't think they were influenced by each other. I could be wrong. But it's so cool that different parts of the world just made different versions, and they're so cool and exciting, and there's limitless possibilities, and they're amazing and cool. I love them. Oops, I did it again. Here we go. We're building to follow Sid. Yes, also follow Shark as well. 7TV, the new BTTV? Kind of. I still use both, honestly. And 7TV works with BTTV. I click on the emoticon on the right, but it doesn't work. It puts the link or doesn't appear. Oh, no worries, no worries. It's okay. It's an accident. No big deal. It's okay to make mistakes. This is a safe space for that. That's weird, though. I'm sorry that doesn't happen. Usually, though, if you have an emote you know you want to use, my move is to go to type in the box, the colon first, then like the first couple letters of what I'm looking for. So like I have a jeans emote, so I type in the word jean, it auto corrects to jeans, and I type enter and I just do that. So even if you can't use that button, that might work for you instead. Maybe give that a try. Lizards, newts, geckos, chameleons, worms, WYRM, worm, wyverns, like Komodo dragons. There's so many cool lizards in the world, man. It's awesome. Also, hey, is this a safe space for me to ask a question about a dragon opinion? Is that okay with y'all if I just do a little opinion for a second? I know some mobile devices have their own emoticon button. Yes, that is true too. Maybe confusing for Twitch's built-in one. Yes, yes, yes. If you're on mobile, it might be different. How do we feel about dragons that can disguise themselves as humans, with like magic or whatever, and integrate in with human society? Because I'm for it. I think it's fun. when there's like a little human version to the dragon as well. Yes. Like me. Is that something you do, Smalls? Good. Yes. Okay. I'm getting a rounding approval of this. I finished something yesterday. Hold on a second. So I have a story idea I'm working on, and I've been working on it for a while, but I think I also want to give it some... Uh-oh. Everything broke. Shit. I just want to talk about dragons. My hard drive got disconnected. Hold on a second. One moment. Are we good? Are we good? Are we normal? Okay, I think we're normal. I'm gonna save this. Recent. Okay, so as I was saying, and I need to do, as part of my Donathon rewards, I also have this to do as well. I have to talk about my OCs in a PowerPoint at some point, so I'm gonna save most of it for that. But to that end, I have been working on making a proper ref sheet for the new and updated version of Cyril. This is an OC of mine. They are non-binary, AMAB, light spirit trapped inside of a sword type deal. I'm not sure. I've always been on the fence of like, are they a dragon turned into human? Are they a spirit, or what are they? So it's kind of up in the air. But I really want to designate some time this year into telling the story of what I like to call, where is it? Oh, here it is. These three, got Bandit here in the middle, right there, Cyril backing him up, and kind of adopted daughter Mara, and the story is called The Bandit and the Blade of Light. So coming soon this summer, I don't know when, but I want to work on them more this year, so that's something special to me. It's also, if I can sneak a little sneak peek for y'all, it's a little bit of enemies to lovers. Because Bandit and Cyril start out fucking hating each other, but then they learn to like each other through forced, like, not forced, an arrangement of... They're stuck together, basically. And they get to know each other over time when they fall in love, and that's something nice. So yeah. I will talk about more about them at a future date. But if that is wetting your whistle at all, then you're in the right place. Then they kiss. Then they kiss. And maybe even they hold hands a little bit. What if they like place their Minecraft beds next to each other? Just a thought. It's still in beta phase. We'll figure it out later. It's no bad ideas. The problem is I don't know if I want to make it a comic or an animation series or what. But I do want to work on telling their story in one way or another at some point. I'm able to faint. Are you okay, Jubilee? Is it because of the scandalous hand holding? Oh. Slight imperfect, small hiccup. So I'm catching up on chat here. Not very good at it. I got scales all over me. Yeah, transforming into a human can be hard. Looks good. Gaze, yay! Waggers Bonk is so naughty, yeah. Also, as a Brit, I have an obligation to be dragon on the internet to make up for our ancestors killing them all off. Thank you for doing your part, Tikri. It's so important to keep the dragon spirits alive. I have another story that I don't have as much art for that I don't know if I'll do before or after the Bandit of Blade. Bandit of Blade might kind of be like my magnum opus, so I don't know if I'll save that for later or not. But I had another idea.
Look lively! Look lively!
Look lively! This is very rough. I'm definitely changing her design later on, but I had an idea called Dragon's Honor, where there's like a young dragon goes out on her own for the first time, and hi Diggy, how's it going? We're talking about dragons. Look lively. Young dragon just goes out on her own. She's leaving the nest, and she finds a town, and tries to kidnap a princess, accidentally kidnaps a guard instead, and the guard kind of teaches her about human ways and stuff. Like, oh, I'm a baby dragon. I don't want to kill you. Why would you think I want to do that? That's what dragons do. No, not necessarily. Thank you for the water. An imposter trick too. So they kind of start a budding friendship between her and the knight, and she turns into like a human shape to blend in and go visit the town. So that's another idea. This is another kind of idea I had for her. Very spunky, very young kind of look. Not too young. I hate when I am a Fire Emblem apologist, because fucking I hate when they do, hi, I'm a 1,000-year-old dragon lady and I look like a 12-year-old girl. Fuck that. That's weird. This is a 25 or 26-year-old something dragon who looks like a 25 or 26-year-old. That doesn't seem like a hard concept to grasp. But yeah, kind of, you know, young adults, I will say. But yeah, that's another idea I have later. I got so many ideas in me. I just like dragons and stories and fantasy stuff a lot. Okay, wait. Shut up, Mom. Hesper emotes, yeah! Hesper has great emotes. My whistle is wetted. I love this. I'm being fed today with OCs. Yay! I'm so glad. Don't need a 1,000-year-old dragon's turn. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know why they try to do that. You don't need to do that. Don't be weird. Bring my feet to the plot. Yeah. And I don't want to spoil too much, but it does involve lesbians. The dragon is a girl and the knight is a guy, but they're not the romantic interest. They're just friends. The real kicker comes in later when the dragon does fall in love with the princess and they are lesbians together, so it's still gay. Yay! Give me big dragon mommies instead. I was also toying with that idea. I was like, well, it's gotta be a big dragon. What if she was like a hulking, not hulking, but like, you know, like a Zarya type build, you know, like a Russian bodybuilder lady, not just a cute little thing. That could be fun too. So I'm playing with the idea. That's on the table. Do they do crimes in space? Potentially. Perhaps. No spoilers, obviously. I agree. Why is it so hard to just give me a tall, muscled mom? Yeah! Give me a freaking, what's her name from Dodo Hedoro, like Noe or something? Dodo Hedoro. I think it's Noe. Yeah! Like this type of lady. Wow! Like still cute and playful, but she's just huge, right? It's kind of like how a puppy doesn't know how big they are yet. They're still really small, but they kind of trip over their own feet kind of feeling. I kind of might go for that kind of look instead of the little spunky type. So we shall see. There will be some serious work put into this later. I'm falling behind working on my pillows because I'm thinking about beautiful dragon women. My lesbian is showing. She's super cute and muscled up. Yeah, she's so nice. I've never seen a character like that in anything. Like usually if there's a big himbo type, it's a himbo, it's a dude. But it's so fun to see, oh, it could be a girl sometimes. Why not? Fucking play with gender roles. Let's do it. No, don't be sorry. This is fun. I'm having a good time. It's a welcome reprieve to take some time and gather my thoughts and talk about cool things we all love. That's a-okay as well. I don't have a guide for this one, so one moment. I'm making a box. There we go, right there. Slide that on over. Dragon, Kobold, Lady Distraction, go! Go! I'm blushing right now, yay! I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take these three and have them come down a little bit. And then redo the hat. It's very rare for me where I do get to talk about my OCs and people are excited to hear about it. So I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. This art will take as long as it needs to. That's okay. Talking about OCs is wonderful and fun. If anyone else, I feel like I've been hogging the floor for too long. If anyone here has a wonderful OC or character they want to talk about, you're also welcome to do that as well. The story definitely involves a lot of like, because this dragon character is new to the world of humans, it's a lot of like asking why things are the way they are. Like I kind of want to hold up a magnifying glass to our society a little bit. Like, oh, we serve a king and we all work and it's good and we do something we love, hopefully. And all our needs are met. But there is an ongoing war all the time that soldiers go out for and give their lives. And it's like, hey, why? A dragon shows up and goes like, why is there a war? Why are you fighting? You have everything you need. Why do this? Oh, because the king wants more. What? Why? Why does he want more? You already have enough. So like that's kind of the end goal with the whole dragon story. I love these stream avatars. I used to use my own custom Tiku avatars, but they would eat my bitrate like crazy. Yeah, that's true. A lot of stream avatars can be pretty resource intensive. I don't know how mine are compared, but I hope they're not too intensive. I know Peachy sometimes turns off her stream avatars because the game is usually too intensive or something. I saw an OC which had light blue gradients from their hands, getting darker up to the elbow. Ooh. And I've been super tempted to design Tiku in a 3.0 with that. I love like a skin gradient. Those are really nice. Yeah, I'm here for that. Self-reflection stories. Yeah, it's good. As artists, it's usually our job to hold up a lens or a magnifying glass to the world as we see it and share our stories and our opinions in a way that some people might not have considered. So it's nice. It kind of is me sharing my almost... I've been told it's either an ADHD or an autistic tendency to refuse to do something until you understand why you're doing the thing you're doing. So I kind of wanted to explore that idea of like asking the way things are from an outsider's perspective, but with a dragon, because why not? I like dragons. From someone who is powerful, but is hiding their power to blend in with the mass. You know? For as much fun as I'm having, I need to go set up my stream. Hey, no worries. You're amazing. I promise I'll stop by the stream. You're wondering. Thank you so much, Smalls. It's nice to meet you as well. Have a good stream. I hope it goes well, and I'll see you later. Take it easy, okay? Currently working on an OC that has been over a decade in the making. The name popped into my head around like 2015. Tried messing around with the designs and off and over the years, and I think I'm close. Ooh, where to go, Sequar? Nice. Tiku was originally a D&D character from me playing a homebrew class called a Rune Fencer. Like carving runes into objects. Ooh, yes. I love that kind of thing. Like, I'm pretty sure... Oops, I deleted that. I'm pretty sure there's a fighter subclass in D&D called, like, Rune Carver or something. If that's similar at all, I don't know. But that's amazing. It's good to... now I know the Tikri origins. Whoa. Coming this summer, Tikri Origins. Kind of want to incorporate that into her design more with runes carved into some stuff and scales. Yeah. It can be fun to do like details and stuff like that. And if you're working, you have a 3D model, so that's not necessarily difficult to do. I've always been under the mindset I was going to get into 2D animation my whole life, so I keep my character designs relatively simple. But entering the VTuber space and like seeing the switch to 3D in general overall and how you don't need to redraw the outfit a million times to make that work, I think it's okay to do that with scales and stuff. Having those little details in can be really nice. It makes it tell a little story almost. If a dragon can be here, then why not? Yeah, exactly. Why not? Carve a rune of force into a rock and throw it, and then when it lands, it breaks, casting the force spell. Yeah! I love that stuff. I've lost track of my ad breaks. I'm going to check something really quick. It's been a while since the last ad break, and I don't think I've heard the... Have we done ads? Did I talk through the ad break? I have no idea. Point is to say, I think I need a break, so I apologize if there was ads recently. I feel like I'm due for a break. It's been an hour. I am going to do a little ad break. Thank you for the water. This is what I was talking about. I also need more water, exactly. So I'm gonna run an ad break. Don't buy nothing. I'll be back in 3 minutes. And yeah, be back in a little bit. Whee! Don't hit that button, friend. Wait a minute. I can save his life. Wait. Hey. Don't. I'm right here.
Now ain't this a surprise?
It's not a surprise. I saw it like happening. I've seen you die before. I don't want you to die. Everyone literally just watches and lets you get killed, but you're more than that. You're more than that, dude. Just let me solve the puzzle and I'll leave you alive. What was the fucking middle one? Snake, fish. No, we can talk about this. Don't be mean about it, dude. Come on, I'm trying to save your life here, but dude, it's like you don't even care. Okay, I solved it. Bye. Ha. Thanks for solving the puzzle, friend. I almost died. Thank you for saving my life. Jesus Christ, why don't I get why people don't let you. I get it now. Look. Make sure your brightness is set so that they can just barely see the Todd. Put that in Elder Scrolls 6. It's not hard to make a... Don't they know? Don't they know it's Tuloween? A doctor on Tuloween, I am. Hello? My frickin' ad break. Go normal. I feel like I've been trying to go to Riverwood for like 2 hours. He's fucking wolf. That was weird. Do you know the way to Riverwood? Ad watchers. Ad watchers. Yay! Thank you so much for the... My favorite is sub of all the Prime sub. Which reminds everybody that Jeff Bezos is a fucking billionaire piece of shit. Why? No one man needs all that money. Use that on other cool things. Stop fucking investing in AI. The bubble's gonna fucking burst. Ah! This shouldn't be that hard to know. Care about other people. Man, falling in a freaking volcano, could you imagine? Ugh.
I would die.
I would die.
But-
I think I'd just die.
I think I just died.
Oh,
Oh my god, I would literally die.
speaking of dying,
I would give a thumbs up.
please don't be too
As I was
bad.
going.
Oh,
Oh!
uh,
Oh!
hello?
Oh!
Ah! Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh! Oh god!
Ah, I'm dying! This is what's like in a volcano!
I died. I literally died.
That was the scariest thing I've ever
That
seen.
was so scary. I can special order one right away for you, but it'll take a while. Check back soon, okay?
Okay. Fine. I'm going to kill myself. What? Imagine you just jump through that, it's like game over. Whoa. I'm back. Hi. I got more water. Got a little mango treat in my mouth. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for. I'm going to get a little bit tired, but I really want to try to finish this, so wish me luck. Ooh. I don't know if this is going to look good with this little hop, but hopefully it will. Want to leave? I had a great time. Love you all. Yeah. Hey. Have a great rest of your day, Gerbilee. Nice to meet you again. I'll see you later. Love you as well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Be good. I made 2 new friends today. That's pretty good. That's a good day. Let's see here. Pillow. I might finish this off stream. Getting a little beepy beepy. I did also go back and those who are interested in following the package saga of me checking outside to make sure that package doesn't get soaked in the rain. I checked it during the ad break. Still not out there. Ah! Which I'm guess is better than it getting soaked, but I just wish I didn't have to keep checking on it. I've really been enjoying this playlist Gamma has put together. I feel bad almost for like having talking over it. But it's good songs, good backing music. Usually I don't listen to a lot of music that has lyrics in it. Not for any particular reason, but it's just because like it's difficult for me to focus if I'm keep getting distracted by music because I'm imagining animated music videos in my head usually to the lyrics. But it's nice. Maybe it's because of the music in the background having words on it that's inspiring conversation. I do not know. I'm actually going to go back and adjust these because I realized I was doing this the wrong way. It's supposed to be lighter on the top right there. Excuse me. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba da. Then we'll just copy the first idle again. Stand 7. That I might stretch it up. Oh. On the early topic of where are my cats? I found one of them. I whistled during the break and one came running. Twinkle's here, sleeping behind me. Still haven't found Tezzy yet. Don't know where he is. Slightly concerned. But he's a little ninja, so that's kind of normal for him. Usually he's sleeping like under my bed or... The other day I found him sleeping inside the dryer. I was like, what are you doing in there, bud? And well, it's full of clothes and it's warm, so I'll sleep in here. It's like, no! Don't sleep inside the dryer. It's dangerous. He's just a little guy. I love my cats. Okay. Last one. I might actually make this one and put that here in this spot instead. We'll see. Cats. Yeah, I love cats. Tikri, do you have any pets? I don't think I've ever asked. This one over here. Jump 1. Turn on the box isn't there. There's no box. Make another pink box. My cat has been a goober. She doesn't seem all that bothered by the snow, so in the morning I could see a little trail in the snow in her prints. Very fluffy Manx cat. Ooh. And by the sounds of it, she's an outdoor cat too. That's very exciting. Lately, Twinkle has been joining into that sphere of kind of indoor outdoor cats. She would just be screaming all the time, just like, let me out, I want to go out, I want to go out. And we're like, what do you want to do out there? And we're just not really sure. And we're kind of worried she'll get really, like, everyone's always worried about their cats going out in the world. You never know what could happen out there. But we live in a quiet, kind of mountainous area, so we put on a collar, and my sister let her out, and she just kind of roamed around our yard, just kind of looking at, sniffing and eating grass, sniffing around, doing cat things. And she came back when she was done, so now we just kind of let her out now and then. Can't let her out today, obviously, because it's raining, but it's kind of nice to give her some outdoor exercise. Mostly indoor, but she likes to wander around the garden. Ah, I see, I see. That's good, too. Good to keep them close. We're thankful that it's Twinkle's the one who wants to be going outside, because she's such a sweetie and a big cuddle muffin that she'll come home all the time whenever she's done. She'll easily always come home. Tezzy lived outside in the wild for most of his life before we found him, so like before we adopted him. So we don't know if he'd ever come back if we let him out. I mean, he's gotten used to indoor life, but I don't ever know. He could live out there without us. He knows how to hunt. But thankfully, he doesn't seem interested in going outside too often. So he's like, I like being inside too, actually. This is nice. This is much easier than having to fight to survive. Stays in at night. I see, I see. Yeah. We let Twinkle out one night. We usually let her out like 2 or 3 times a day. But we let her out past like 11 p.m. one night. Little bitch didn't come back until like 4 a.m. We're like, what is she doing out there? So she's no longer allowed to be let out that late at night because we have to go to bed. And we don't want to be up all night worried sick about her, so she has learned her lesson. We're also very careful. They just had their vet visit, so luckily they're very healthy, and that we have medicine for them for outdoor ticks and fleas. God forbid they ever find a tick or a flea, but if they did, they're prepared for it. Go. Just about done here. I already know I like this song. What is this? Do You Ever by Phil Good. I already like what the song is saying. There we go. That should do it. I do think I'm going to move this jump one over here, actually. 1 second. Jump to box. Need the box first. And purple box. I'll probably wrap up stream here. I do have a couple announcements to make at the end of stream, so don't let me forget that, though. Nothing huge, just a couple other things going on next week. I want to make sure people know about. Stand 5, 2. We'll try them both out. I'll try them both out on my own time and see which one works better. Okay. That should do for now. The process of putting these into stream avatars is very exciting, so I will save that for off-stream stuff. And I'm also feeling a little bit tired, so I'm probably going to go take a little break on my own time and lie down and rest my eyes from looking at the screen for a while. So let's go back to just chatting for a second while I wrap up stream. Oi! I'm going to pause that for a moment, put on some familiar music that isn't as wordy so I can make some announcements. Here we go. Thank you for streaming. You're welcome. Thank you all for hanging out and having a good time. If you hope you had a good time. Stuff going on this upcoming week. Again, today, later tonight, at I believe 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we're doing a collab over on Too Much Gamma's channel. So please go give Gamma a follow. He is continuing Janua, the month-long stream event where he tries to stream every day for the month of January for no reason other than it's a funny bit. Hey, don't be tooting while I'm shouting out my friend Gamma. Keep... should be fun. We're doing Major Arena tonight with me, Gamma, Peachy, Paya, Azra, and Luke. Bomb with Feet. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Stinky. You stinko. But yeah, take care, Corey. Thanks for hanging out. That should be tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. I will be out of town a couple days next week, so nothing on Monday or Tuesday for me. I think, if I remember correctly, next week I've got a couple other collabs lined up. Let me check my calendar here. Yes. Okay. So on the 15th, Thursday next week, I'll be hosting a collab here with Gamma for Janua. We're going to be playing Pokemon together, which should be a lot of fun because Gamma doesn't know shit about Pokemon. We're going to be playing Pokemon Emerald, which is right after he stopped playing with Gen 2. So should be a lot of fun. And then on the 17th, on Saturday, I'll be collabing with... Oh, hello, what are you rolling for? Not ending stream yet. 3, haha! Not good enough. On the 17th, on Saturday, I'll be collabing with Captain Coco Charms, also known as Matt, who I'll also shout out as well. Here. We're going to be playing Hat in Time co-op together, which I've never played before. I've played Hat in Time, I've never done the co-op before, and neither has he. So I figured it'd be a great way for us to start our collabing together. And have a little fun, silly, platformy time. We both love platformers, so yeah, I hope to see you there for that too. If you want to keep up with me and what I'm doing, here's some cool links and some raid messages if you want those. Apparently the wizard one doesn't work, so that's troublesome. But you can just copy Omega Raid and use whatever emotes you do have. There's a bunch of links too if you wanted to keep up with me and what I'm doing. My VGen, TikTok, YouTube, my Throne, and my Blue Sky. I might add my VODs channel to that too later on, but that works for now. I'm copying the raid message myself. We're gonna go find someone to raid. I think I'm gonna go make sure they're live, but I think we should go raid into that Smalls VT person who was here earlier. I don't know, just a hunch. I kind of like their vibe, and I kind of want to pay it back. Oh my god, yeah, that's a great combination emotes too. Look at that. Let's see who else is online though, just to be safe. A lot of good people on today. A lot of good people on. A lot of good people to pick from on this fine Friday. Cab Go Drums is actually live right now, so wow, could raid in there. Let's see. Let's check out Smalls' channel. Smalls VT, I think it was. See what's going on. Only 115 followers, but the model's so cute. Yeah, we're raiding the Smalls. We're paying it back. Looks like they're playing some games together with some friends inside the back room, so it looks like a horror game. So if you're not into horror, feel free to raid and run, but also follow your fart. Let's see here. Raid Smalls _ VT. Destroy them. No! Destroy them with love. Let's go give some appreciation. It was really nice hanging out with Smalls today, so it's been nice to make a new friend. Their model's super cute. Okay, but that's it. That's all from me. I'll see you all next time. Again, most likely going to be on the 15th. If not, another stream before then. And yeah, until then, take care. You know, keep being kind and take care of others as best you can. And keep making magic however you can. I'll see you next time. Bye. Be good.